But my Korean boyfriend got freaked out.
Yeah, I would freak out too. What the doing? Stop right now!
No, seriously.
Really? No, I would be like, what the you know?
He didn't want it.
Candy's candy though.
I think most Western guys or like guys like him would have been like, ooh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
안녕하세요. What is up, ducks? Quack quack.
Danny Kim.
David.
And I'm Kelsey.
Wow. A female voice on this
Finally,
channel for
we have
once.
her.
We reacted to Kelsey's video about Korean dating culture 101. David and I had very polarizing reactions. Kelsey is also going to react to our reactions, and then we're going to talk about Korean dating culture in general.
So number one, guys can be cute too.
Of course they can.
What I mean by this is, I don't
Do you think that's
guys-
cute? Do you think what he did was cute? Was that cute?
I mean, he knows the essence of it.
You do egg
So
yolk
if
to
you
your
know a little bit about Korean culture, you know that egg yolk.
my
And egg yolk is when you basically.
That's what I've seen Danny do.
No? Really?
Yeah.
To who?
To my girlfriend, yeah.
But your girlfriend's not Korean.
No, she's Korean.
She is?
Do you know my girlfriend? We just met like 5 minutes ago. What are you talking about? I just don't like it when people present egyo as like a pedophilia.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
not
what I
like that
mean?
at all.
I'm not thinking like I'm a preschool kid when I'm doing
Yeah.
this. I'm a 30-year-old man just doing this on my free will, you know?
I think I remember you saying that you shook your ass for your...
I could do it right now.
No. You said
You're
it.
not my
Why?
girlfriend.
Guys, even when they're like nearing 30, they still do it.
They still shake their ass.
Of course.
But how come my dad never does it?
He's not nearing
You're-
30. He's nearing
So what-
some
what-
higher age.
What age do you stop?
He probably does it secretly to your mom in the bedroom.
They're divorced.
Oh no. Is that like
That's
a rule?
my formula.
Wait, 3 times to hold the fucking hand?
Yeah. To attempt even.
Okay,
Like,
what do you think about that?
It's true.
Do Korean girls
No.
like that? Wait, are you a Korean girl?
Yeah, I have a Korean passport.
I'm also Korean,
Let's do a
he
background check. No, you're American.
He doesn't consider
You're
me Korean.
American. Would you prefer a dude that just holds your hand at the first date or 3 dates?
Okay, so for the first date, we can just go to a cafe and eat. So for the second date, we can drink, and then maybe we can make out or have sex.
Okay.
If we
Okay.
vibe.
So no holding
I'm
hands.
considering you're maybe an American now.
It's like this.
I can never do that with a Korean guy because like when I go on a blind date with the Korean guy, the vibe is not like that at all. It's very like proper.
Stiff.
Very
Yeah, it's
formal.
very
You have
formal.
to act.
Yeah, and they want to treat you like
Yeah.
a princess. Wait, how long does it take for you to like...
Kiss?
He's
Yeah.
lying.
What do you mean I'm lying? I would say 3 times. Yeah. If it's a blind date, it takes even longer. If it's a Tinder date, it
man.
might
Yeah, well, but
shorten.
the thing with blind date is you both know a mutual friend, so it's...
Depends on who the friend is.
Yeah, the context is always
Right?
different.
If it's like, yeah, whatever, throwaway friend, then I'm like, yeah, well, fuck this.
I mean, if you just met at a pub, you're drunk and stuff, like shit can go down on the first date. But a blind date, you're in like Gangnam Station, everybody's watching you around.
Who's
you.
watching you?
Well, I'm
watching
very
you?
self-conscious.
I had this guy, and I was on a second blind date with him, and he wanted to hold my hand, which is very progressive. In the
Very progressive.
It's like,
whoa,
I don't need that guy. He's probably lived abroad, at least for
Where are you
like 6
from?
months.
So we were walking, we were like brushing hands, and
Oh.
I'm the guy, and he was like,
Yeah, that's exactly. You remember that
That's
episode?
exactly
You
how
remember
we-
that episode from Dive when I said tickle your hand?
Oh, right. He said.
And then everybody said I was a pervert.
He said he tickles the hand.
Like when I feel extremely safe and comfortable with each other, I start to like naturally our hands meet while we're walking, and that would be very comfortable and
ticklish.
natural. But like I'm against people who are just like you meet, you're drinking right away and just put your hand on the table.
I agree with that.
She just verified my
That's
story.
what they do. No, literally, he was trying to like...
Wait, was that me?
Right. Did you guys date each other? What the hell?
I'm just so glad you're here.
Because Korean guys are like the same.
Yeah, wow. Everybody there was literally looking at me like a pervert there.
Why?
Once we went on a podcast and I was saying like, you know, our hands kind of brush and then I start tickling their hand and then they were like, what the?
No, because you don't want to just go like boom. You want
Yeah.
to like, and if she doesn't feel like it, she can just be like, and then we can
Yeah, like, it's
pretend that nothing happened.
It's a check. a
Yeah,
temperature
exactly.
check.
But it's so awkward because you have to stay still.
But
while
that's like
person
kind of
is,
weird.
That's how it works.
But that's also kind of romantic. I do it another way. I have my own methods. Like I
Okay,
go
how
like,
do you hold a
oh, how
girl's
big's your
hand?
hand?
Oh my.
Shit, that's
Can I,
cliche.
read, can I read your palm?
Oh, let me read your
Oh my
palm.
God.
Yeah.
Number 3, dating culture in Korea. You wait
What?
1 or 2 months into the relationship before you
Told
have
ya.
sex.
So excited. So excited.
Yeah, so it's too excited to have someone on your team.
Yeah.
This time is what most young Koreans would think is proper.
Okay, so she's talking about like early 20s.
Oh,
I just dissed you there.
Age 20.
You're gonna
That's
take
not
that?
a diss.
You're gonna take that? I just called you young and inexperienced.
Well, you're old and old.
Old. You're still in college, right? So you have friends that are judging you. Once you go out of college, no one f***ing judges you. Like
That's true. But even
No
when
one in
no
the-
one is judging, I think Korean guys, even when they're older, would feel that they have to wait a bit.
I think there's like yay.
manners.
Yeah, manners period. You have a probing session.
Probing
Like,
Pro-
you should try to at least know that pace, and you know they get to know each other. Like if the person's very open, you know, like you're talking, and then she suddenly talks about blowjobs on the first meeting and shit. I'm like, okay, maybe I can take it a little fast, but if she's like, oh, I go to the Catholic church, my mom makes me come home by 10, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Then I abort.
Abort
out.
mission.
I'm like out.
Okay,
I
so
go home.
you're
Anyways.
30. If you're dating a Korean girl that's 30, today's your first day.
Yeah.
How long before you try to make a move for sex?
For sex.
Yeah.
Well, I would have to check, get the check marks all out.
Like this.
The tickling
First
and
the
then
hands.
the probing.
hands,
Probe.
and then like the kiss.
Check if they're Catholic.
Yeah, I think you verify my story of representing 90% of the Koreans, but personally, I don't think you like this. kind
No,
of
personally,
dating.
I'm on this side,
Right,
but
right.
I verified that this is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm the ideal Korean guy.
Um,
And this is what the
Stereotypical.
Korean guys are like.
No, for most Korean girls, he's the ideal Korean guy.
Oh, okay.
If you do that, you'll be on Facebook. Viral video.
Yeah.
Oh,
PDA.
kiss
Oh.
and
Yeah.
like, have you ever done PDA and like a grandpa or grandma comes up to you and like gives you a frown or gives you a scold or something like that?
You
Once
can
I was
make as
in the
graphic as
cinema
you-
with my Korean boyfriend, and I was like 21, and I'm pretty wild, and so I was like trying to like give him. Like, is this like allowed?
You're giving him something.
I think most Western guys or like guys like him would have been like, ooh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
But my Korean boyfriend got freaked out.
Yeah, I would
really?
freak out.
Did
Dude,
he
what the
scream?
doing? Stop right now.
Hey.
like,
No,
seriously.
Really?
No, I would be like,
Really?
what the? You
He
know?
didn't want it.
Candy's candy though.
No.
No, no,
What?
hell no. And there were people around you, right?
Yeah.
Hell no.
So he was the one that was uncomfortable out of
Yeah.
everybody in the
Yeah.
cinema.
Well, no one saw.
Oh, okay.
You're
Yeah.
sneaky with the candy.
Like, I go to the movies to watch the movie.
Fuck the movie. No one gives a shit about the movie.
Yeah.
What movie were you watching then?
I don't remember. It
Oh
doesn't
my
matter.
It's like something really sad, like Shinamang is some work. And then it's like
And then you
everybody's
get some
crying.
candy.
It's like, oh, you sad boy.
Awesome. That would be like the most confused boner.
Most Koreans,
No
if they
house.
live with their parents, they would never ever bring their girlfriend or boyfriend to their
Never.
parents' house until they're serious thinking about marriage and
Marriage,
stuff.
yeah.
Unless one of you are living alone, you have to rent a love motel. You pay like $30-$40 and you rent that motel.
This is definitely true.
Does your mom know your girlfriend's existence?
Oh yeah, like I have pictures on them.
Oh, okay.
She told me like, don't marry in secret without telling me. I put up like some joke posts on Instagram saying I got married.
Oh yeah.
And then my dad actually thought I got married
In secret.
without telling them.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, did you get married? That was a literal conversation.
For the first sex, if the guy just wants to take her to a motel or his home, the girl feels like she's not respected. almost.
Right. Every first in your life should be kind of romanticized. You know? Yeah, you know?
Wow.
It's a good way to have the first sex. It definitely makes it more special. You know, than just going to a shitty ass motel. It's like,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
Let's
true.
get a room for 3 hours. Just bang. Okay, I think we
Okay.
saw enough of this
Okay,
video.
okay.
Okay, so let's talk. before
Kelsey, give your assessment.
Assessment.
we- Yeah,
I think you guys have a good mix here of different perspectives.
that's it.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below.
Come watch my video too. They're gonna react to my what it's actually like to date a
That's
Korean.
literally it?
Wait,
That's
seriously?
literally it?
No.
Okay.
So I watched your channel yesterday, and you have a lot of great videos, like sending nudes to Korean guys. Is it okay? Or what? Korean guys have small dicks. You have some great ass videos.
I'm answering the important questions.
All right. You've dated Korean guys like David, and then Korean American guys like me.
And just American.
Just American guys. Like, what's the number one differentiating factor between them?
There's so many differentiating factors, like how they think about sex, and like for nudes, for instance, like Korean guys would freak out if they.
I can end those 2 videos in 1 second. No for nudes. And what was the other one?
Small dick.
Oh yes. No and yes. End of video.
Right.
So much more complicated and so much more like 눈치 보기 in
Yeah.
the Korean dating,
Right.
and in the West it's more about like what the people want.
Right.
Like in Korea, I wanted to have sex before waiting 1 or 2 months.
Right.
And I had to ask my friends about it. I'm like, is that
Oh.
okay? And everyone was giving their own opinion.
Were there
And
friends like that?
yes,
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're judgmental.
yeah, you know, like a lot of Korean people judge westernized Koreans
Yeah.
for being like open and
Oh,
stuff.
right.
And you know, there's like a motel cluster near
Sinchon,
school,
yeah,
near
Bermuda
Sinchon.
Triangle.
Yeah, the Bermuda people disappear in that.
Right,
That's why it's
right.
called a Bermuda Triangle. And if a friend sees you disappear,
Oh yeah, it's the walk of shame.
yeah. But like when I'm with a group of Western people, I don't care about those stuff because I feel like they judge people less. They don't care that much.
The atmosphere difference is like with Korean friends, there's like an opposite sex on the table. I don't even talk about the subject sex itself.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, that rarely
Really?
happens. Yeah, this is a very rare
Yeah.
situation right now.
Yeah, because I cannot have this conversation in Korean. It's so awkward.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
진짜?
Yeah, 네. 한국말로 해볼래요?
아, 그걸 좀 이상하게 했다. 영화관에서
진짜
막
영화관에서
손으로
I can
손으로 대신
Yeah, I could
I'm
never.
blushing now. Okay, one last thing as a Korean guy, because like I saw your videos and all the comments are like, oh my god, Korean guys suck ass. As a Korean guy, can you like defend yourself?
I don't want to defend myself, but I feel like
Do a PR, 1 minute elevator pitch.
I feel like there's pros and cons for both sides. As a Korean guy, sometimes I'm jealous of the Western side too, because like sometimes I feel stuffy myself. I want to go forward and faster and bam bam. But like but because of the Korean social norms and stuff
Yeah.
like that, it takes more time and it complicates the situation. So like in those kind of terms, sometimes I'm jealous too, but I feel like the other side would be jealous too because like there is some kind of romantic vibe to it, and it's like I've heard from a lot of my foreigner friends, like females in Korea, actually after dating Korean guys, they can't go back to Western guys because they
Really?
feel like they are treated so
Yeah,
well,
I
like they're
guess.
like so respected. Like, every single move Korean dudes make for them is very like
Different.
Calculated?
sophisticated.
Oh.
Not calculated. But
Calculated.
anyways, yeah, I think both
No,
sides.
definitely Korean dudes like care more.
About the details.
Yeah, about the because they have this idea like that's how you should treat a girl. Yeah.
But sometimes that can be, like confining. Like you can feel very frustrated. Yeah.
That's it. There you go.
Korean guys.
Go date Korean guys like David. Go check out Kelsey's channel.
I'm gonna have them react to my most viral video, what it's actually like to date a
Oh,
Korean
boy.
guy, and I'm so curious about what their
Okay.
reaction would
Gonna
be.
be talking about small dicks,
Yeah, that video is gonna be up here. So
telling
go,
girls what to wear and shit.
Yeah, go watch it right now here.
All the terrible things about dating Korean guys. So go check out our
no.
channel.
I have good stuff there too.
Oh, okay.
I have
Go subscribe to Kelsey, and if you want more content like this, go subscribe to our channel and share your opinions in the comments below. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.